Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening.
I hope you are enjoying the stuff out there.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, right. That's great. Now, Supreet, we had been hearing Adobe a lot, in fact, in the different areas, different segments, in corporates, in governments, and lots of activities and all that. Now, you in Adobe actually are looking at the education business segment, right?
That's good.
Yeah. So, you'd like to understand what Adobe is all about in the education area, and what are the different products and solutions that you offer to the education industry as a whole.
Sure. So let me introduce Adobe first as an organization. What do we do in India would follow. So as an organization, we largely are leaders in two large spheres, which is digital media and digital marketing. And also we inherit the older versions of our product lines on the document management services, print and publishing, which have been inherent to Adobe's offerings in the marketplace. So in India, we have two large go-to-markets, which is the channel business where people would like to buy our Creative Cloud products, and we have the enterprise space which largely focuses on strategic engagements as well as the GTM is concerned. In terms of the verticals, we have three clear large verticals, very focused in nature. The commercial and the large enterprise space, that's the first vertical, which is our corporate business. Second one is in the education space, which is one of the key verticals globally as well as for us in India. Third is on the government space. This is the large go-to-market plan that we have at Adobe standpoint. Specifically talking about Adobe in education. So in education, we focus on three main pointers, which are core to the curriculum as well as employability and as well as fostering creativity as an area. So the first point being, as an Indian context from an education standpoint, be it a K-12 market, be it higher education market, or a vocational space, is with respect to fostering creativity. So the underlying factor boils down to one of the important factors, that's creativity. Creativity is very important for every set of generations that are focusing on education as a segment today, be it at a teacher level, be it at a student level, or a prospective employer. So we focus on creativity heavily, and we believe that creativity is no longer an option, it's our future, and we help organizations, institutions to adopt this and move forward in that space. Second is around employability, around digital media and digital marketing, skilling and employability as an area. Third is how do you bridge the digital divide in terms of digital adoption between teachers and students.
Now, I'd like to touch upon the last point, which is to bridge that gap between the teachers and the students. Right? Can you elaborate on that to someone?
Sure. So largely we have a solution which helps to communicate and do an outreach. Right. That is the underlying statement of all our solutions in the digital media side of it. And we also help people to measure. If you were to look at the foundation of all the product lines in Adobe, we first look at how do you make a content, how do you personalize the content, how do you measure it, that's from an analytics standpoint, how do you look at outreach in terms of a social media aspect of it. Lastly, how do you look at testing and trying out different permutation combinations as what works, and then finally monetizing it. So in a nutshell, what we are helping every institution to do is that move them from a physical teaching mode to a digital mode, either in the form of video, either in the form of a voice, either in the form of a visual medium that's a design, and also upload them on different mediums, any device, anywhere, any place.
Who are your major customers of Adobe?
From an education perspective,
Yeah.
So we have a large bunch of customers, both from a channel as well as enterprise space. I'll focus on a few enterprise customers. From a higher education space, we've signed up a fair amount of government universities as well as ministries as well. Rajasthan School Education is one of the customers that I can talk about. We also have Vishwesvaraya Technological University from Belgaum, who signed up with us on a very new initiative and an innovative initiative called as Adobe Creative Technology Academy. These are two big names that I can think of. NPTEL, which is part of Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, which is under the MHRD umbrella, is also one of our biggest customers. These are three big names that I can talk from the higher education space. On the digital marketing space, yes, we have signed up with Manipal University, who are looking at using digital marketing initiatives across the world. From K-12 space, we have Brian International, we have Vidyar, many of them in that space as well. Vocational, we have tons of them. We have Aptech, we have CSE Computer Education in Chennai, we have Framebox, a lot of animation players, and the government players like MKCL, Maharashtra Knowledge Corporation.
I'd like to understand one thing now. You have such a good wide range of solutions to offer to the education market as a whole, especially in India, whether it be government, schools, to colleges, to higher education, to any other levels. Right? How do you see India as a market, in fact, adapting to these kind of solutions? When I talk about, to be very specific, how many people are ready to adapt to these kind of solutions? What is the percentage of people who are looking for these kind of solutions?
See, I would like to branch this answer into two pieces. Number one is liking and adopting are two different things. Largely, the India market in the education space are late adopters. I wouldn't want to generalize them as a whole, but overall as a market, especially with respect to newer solutions, unless and until somebody in this country has tried it, most of them would not want to adopt it. That's one way of looking at it, particularly in the K-12 space. Second way of looking at it, or viewpoint from a customer standpoint, is that higher education usually depends on the industry employability at large. And we see a good uptake in that space. Yes, there is an intent to adopt this. It's a fair large amount of customers who adopted it. We have double-digit customers in strategic engagement adoption in India. It's grown more than 100% in the last 12 months, and we see a larger uptake to happen this year as well.
That's excellent. So, what do you feel? How many total universities or higher education institutes will be here in India? Actually, I personally don't have an idea.
So we have a fairly large chunk. It's in excess of 700 plus in terms of universities.
And how many Adobe heads can actually go?
Fairly a large chunk of customers who have adopted it at some point of their journey. From a strategic engagement standpoint, strategic type standpoint, yeah, we have we are at the early cusp of adoption. That is what I would like to put it across. But I would also add a pointer to it where I see at least a good chunk of customers or potential customers lining up to sign up these kind of solutions, because they realize that either you adopt or you perish.
Oh, that's very encouraging. In fact, and even a caution sign to every university, right, or institutes.
I wouldn't call it as a caution. I would rather say that everybody have the learning curves. Everybody have their own limitations within which they work. I'm sure they have their core area of focus, and these are newer emerging markets, and there's a lot of adoption happening in the marketplace, and they have their own way of looking at it. Some may want to wait and watch till the technology completely matures across multiple verticals, and the demand for these skills also eventually go up multi-fold. That's the way I would like to do it.
Now, you had been in India event, right, since last 2 days. I would like to understand your experience with this respect to this event. Have we, as an organizer to this event, met your expectations?
ELETS, E-India, I have an association with ELETS for the last, I would say, 2 years now. I was there in the last ELETS E-India event from the education perspective last year as well. Very satisfying that was held in Goa. New perspectives, the kind of technologies and the kind of topics that are chosen from a discussion standpoint, and the qualitativeness of output that is coming in from discussion panels are fairly good. It's definitely taken a bigger curve, and I think it's a very good initiative from ELETS. India is definitely a good event from an education standpoint, and I also see a good uptake in terms of the number of young universities who have started participating in these events. For the first time, I saw a medical university participating this time, and also a diversity in terms of the gender, more so from a vice chancellor standpoint. I think I should congratulate you as a team for putting together this event, and I know the amount of logistical challenges, particularly getting heads of institution and education leaders into one single roof for a few days. It's going to be a challenging task, and also bringing the best out of them and putting together a whole gamut of topics which are kind of controversial in some sense, and also bringing in the industry aspect of it. I think you've done a fairly good job. That's off to you in that sense. And
how can we improve? How can we still improve?
How can you keep improve? I think your focus currently is largely around higher education, and I would say yes, please continue your good job on the higher education space. But largely, if I were to look at the cross section of the higher education market, which is about 700 plus institutions, there is a necessity for localization of these events, or maybe a sub-events for the rural markets. That is where a large chunk of higher education institutions are, who probably feel they are let off, either by the industry or by media in some sense. They do need a medium to vent out what they have as opinions, thoughts, what do they need. I think they deserve an opportunity to shout out to the world that, hey, here we are, and I think they are talented enough to be brought on par with any of the tier 1, tier 2 or a metro university or a higher education.
Well, thank you very much, and we would wish that you always be a part of ES as you have always continued to be over a period of 2 years. And we wish you all the best for all the future interviews of yours.
Yeah.
And we hope Adobe has a successful period the next near future to come.
Yeah, pleasure. Thanks. Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.